Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, weight of fight time at 111.2 pounds. Fighting out of Santa Ana, California, representing Rounders MMA and Boxing, this is Becky Montes. And introducing her opponent, fighting out of the black corner. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, weight of fight time at 109.8 pounds. Fighting out of Montebello, California, representing LA Muay Thai, this is Kevorkian.
Fight fans, we are going back to the WAKO Waco scoring system on these next 3 bouts. Again, this is accumulation of points scored by the number of clean and effective strikes scored as a total for the bout. As we have Becky Montes taking on Katherine Kevorkian on this female WAKO Waco fight. Becky Montes using her footwork, moving laterally. Kat Kevorkian trying to hunt down.
And again, this is the amateur debut of Kat Kevorkian. Becky Montes has 4 fights under her belt, 2-2 record. Montes days away from turning 24. Kevorkian 28.
Nice jab by Kevorkian. Both fighters trying to find their distance. Exchange of kicks. 30 seconds remain in this first round. I like the left kick of Kevorkian, finding its mark. Final seconds remain. And that first round comes to an end. Again, fight fans, this is scored. The judges at ringside have clickers in their hand, and they are counting, clicking the number of clean and effective strikes, and they will tabulate the clean and effective strikes at the end of 3 rounds. So a different scoring system. And according to my conversation earlier with our WACO representative, Dan Bamstell, and this is the international rule set that they have, and it's a worldwide rule set. I'm not that familiar with it. I haven't had my fighters compete under this type of rule set before, but I can see how it changes the game in terms of fight pace and fight style, because you have to score and you need the volume. Clean and effective strikes is what gets you a click on that clicker.
Montes still hasn't found her range in this fight. Katherine Kevorkian just having her way with her legs so far.
Well, I like Kevorkian. I like the bounce that she has in her step, and she's able to bounce into range, bounce in that push kick like she just did, bounce into that switch kick that she does, and get that knee off. She's doing very well with that fight stance that she's using.
Good block there from Kevorkian. I like what I'm seeing from her. Very fluid, dictating the terms pretty well. Seems comfortable in there.
Oh, she is. And again, I saw on the point sparring circuit, Kevorkian's done very well in that. And look at that. She's get that. Again, these rules here, you can have clinch one knee, then you have to let go.
Montes just having a hard time finding any kind of success so far here through 2 rounds.
Yeah, I see her hand. I've seen her fight before. Her hands are a little bit lower than what I've normally seen her fight with, and I think because of the volume that Kevorkian has been throwing up and down, her hands are more prepared to parry as opposed to strike like she normally does. But again, this is a cumulative point scoring system under the Waco rules. And again, these guys are wearing their uniform. These are uniform headgear, uniform gloves, uniform shin pads. A different scoring system. So let's see.
Yeah, although Kevorkian might have won the first 2 rounds on the 10-point must system, who knows? She might be up 3-1 on cumulative punches right now, and thus allowing Montes to come back and win this fight.
Well, we shall see. I'm not familiar with the scoring system, but I'm excited to see how this one plays out.
Because the judges only rule on flush punches or flush kicks.
That's correct.
That land. So anything that's glancing off the glove, partially blocked, does not count. So a lot of Kevorkian's kicks have been partially blocked. You saw one that connected clean there. But Kevorkian is definitely the busier fighter. Again, catches Montez's kick.
Well, she's more the rhythmic fighter, and she can speed up her rhythm to kind of remind her body to be faster. So I like the fight style that she's using, especially for this type of rule set.
Yeah, just Montes does not have the activity required right now to mount any kind of a comeback in this fight. Kevorkian has landed several dozen of those kicks already.
And we have a 1 point deduction for, I'm not really sure what it's. I'm a little bit confused on that.
A bit unclear to me too. I did not see a warning leading up to that. Be interesting to see what that was. Referee Zuro Polova getting involved here in round 3. Perhaps a little unnecessarily. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either. And again, I'm not familiar with this rule set. It's new to me, and I've been in the fight game for a long time. But I'm excited about how this is playing out. I'm excited about the growth of the sport, but it's a matter of just getting used to. And our fight comes to a close. And I'm trying to figure out that 1 point. Now, because it's not a 10-point must system, 1 point, is that 1 point in terms of a strike deduction, or does the opponent get a point? I can't remember on the rule set, but you know what, Manuk, I'm going to do my homework a lot more.
We'll ask ChatGPT. see what they think.
But nevertheless, good pace fight between these two.
You know, and anytime there is a deduction of any kind, there needs to be a hard warning that comes before that. And before the hard warning, there's usually a soft warning.
Yeah.
And I didn't see any blatant fouls there, and I would hope that this does not come into play in the decision, but we shall see. Josh Shibata will have the official tallies here soon.
All right, still 2 more fights to come. Both under this Waco rule set. Well, you know, I like the rules. I like the way it encourages the pace of this fight. I bet my fighters, you know, compete in K1 in Tokyo, Japan. A little bit different rule set what they call for K1. But I'm enjoying this in terms of the volume, the action that I see. When you train fighters, you got to train them by the fight style, the fight rule set, and this is definitely something I'm going to definitely look into a lot.
All right, fight fans. Once again, make some noise for both of these fighters. An amazing, entertaining fight. After 3 rounds of action, we're going to judge the scorecards for their decision. Judge number 1 scored about 17-7. Judge number 2 scored about 8-5, while judge number 3 scored about 8-2. All for your winner by unanimous decision. From the black corner, Kat Kevorkian.